Travis has cheated on Kylie Jenner multiple times with a woman named Young Sweet Ro. He has been with this woman for over a decade, and while he was dating Kylie Jenner and having children with her, he was also hanging out with Ro. Now it seems like Travis and Young Sweet Ro are back together because she's behind the scenes of his latest project. So let's get into it. So Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner must not be doing well right now because he's back with his side chick, Young Sweet Ro. Her name is Rosine Carr, and she was recently spotted on set with Travis Scott. This is a woman that Travis has cheated on Kylie Jenner with many times, and she's posting on her story videos of him behind the scenes. We don't know much about Young Sweet Ro besides the fact that she's been with Travis for a very long time, and she's some sort of Instagram model or something like that. I've actually talked about Young Sweet Ro for a couple of years now, and it really was the beginning of my commentary career. I think I have about like 40 videos about the situation, which most of them are private, but I think I'm going to public a few of them. But I'm surprised to see that she's posting with Travis so publicly because they've had a relationship for a very long time that they've tried to keep a secret. Once upon a time, Travis Scott was active on Tumblr, and he had a page where he was answering questions about his EP and about his personal life. Someone asked him, "Is Persian Barbie your girlfriend?" which is another nickname for Young Sweet Ro, and he writes, "Ha ha 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 ha, LOL." We know this is his Tumblr page because he's answered some specific questions about his early work, and this post is still up on there. But we don't see them posting together until 2013, where they both seem to have taken a trip to Paris together. We're starting early on because Kylie doesn't come into the picture until 2017, but I wanted to give you guys some background on their relationship and what we know. In November 2013, there is a post made where it shows Travis giving Young Sweet Ro a teddy bear, which the teddy bear emoji is something they use commonly on social media to refer to each other. I've seen this photo so many times, but here's the photo of Young Sweet Ro and Travis, and she posted on her page, "Just chillin' with the homie, #Ted." Then moving on to 2015, Travis Scott started picking up some fame. So we started to see some performances of his, and you would see Young Sweet Ro in the background hanging out like a groupie. There are a lot of little receipts of these two together before Kylie came into Travis's life, but in April 2017, Travis and Kylie start dating. That same year, we start to see some bizarre posts from Young Sweet Ro. Like in December, we learn about their promise ring. Travis always wears this ring, and Young Sweet Ro has a very similar one. Travis's is a lot bigger than hers, but they look like the same pattern, and she wrote on her photo, "Never broke a promise," which seems like she's referring to this ring and some promise she has with Travis Scott. So at this point, Kylie and Travis are supposed to be together, so he's already still entertaining this fling that he has. But then they end up taking a trip together. In March 2018, Travis posts a photo in a really wintry place, like a ski resort. And a few days later, Young Sweet Ro posts a photo that looks like she's in the same place. It was also her birthday at this time on March 11th, so maybe Travis took her on a trip for her B-Day. Then it gets weird because in June 2018, we see Young Sweet Ro with Kanye West. She's at some secret listening party, and she happens to be there, which is weird because she's like running with their inner circle, like Kylie Jenner's people, and Young Sweet Ro just happens to be around, which is a red flag for me because her and Travis clearly have something going on here. Kylie wasn't at that specific event, but Kourtney and Kris were. Then later on that year, Travis hosted a Halloween party at a bar called Delilah's. Young Sweet Ro attended and tagged the location on her post. So she was at that Halloween party that Travis Scott was hosting. Oh my gosh, she was also at the first Sunday service, which Kanye West had a Sunday service where he would play music, and it was very exclusive. I remember her posting that she was there and she had a friends and family pass, which means that she got it through Travis, which again, adds fuel to the fire that they have some type of relationship going on while he's supposed to be with Kylie Jenner. At this point, it seemed like they don't care who sees them out and about because they're posting photos at the same places. Travis posted this photo at a casino, and young Sweet Roe posted a photo at the same one. They have the same carpet, and it looks like it's the same building. Around the same time, they were probably together there. And I think Kylie Jenner has caught on because young Sweet Roe posted that Kylie actually blocked her on Instagram, and she writes, "How many times a day do you block and unblock me, girl?" And I'm sure Kylie is checking her social medias because young Sweet Roe is posting straight up clues that she's with Travis. Like, for example, she posted a photo of herself just right next to Travis's car. You can see that there's a white car in the background, and Travis has posted photos of this same vehicle that even has his name on the side. So she's really not holding back when it comes to flaunting that she's with Travis on social media. I think that Kylie caught wind of this, and they ended up breaking up in October 2019. At this point, we're not entirely sure why they had broken up because, the Kardashians pretty much run the media, so they just, put a narrative out there and they will all run with it, but they had split up and they wanted the world to know. Now that Kylie and Travis have broken up for their first time, the media is looking around and noticing that young Sweet Roe is here and that she's posting about Kylie blocking her, and one media outlet creates a story. I cannot find the story. It no longer exists, but they call out this relationship. Then young Sweet Roe takes to her Instagram story, and this is a lot to go through. That initial post is hard to read, but I remember when she posted this. She writes, "I've done exactly what was asked of me." The Kardashians? When it was asked of me. Even changed the first statement because they wanted to say, "Leave her alone," when I didn't want to out of respect for her feelings. Remained honest and respectful through all the BS. Didn't try to make a dollar off this horrible situation that I was wrongfully dragged into. I've done right by this evil family, and they're pulling out all the stops behind closed doors to block every opportunity that comes my way. So at this point, young Sweet Roe had just gotten verified on social media. She was doing well. She was gaining traction and clout. She probably had some opportunities come her way, and then somehow the Kardashians blocked it and really stopping her bag. Young Sweet Roe was frustrated. "I wish the truth would reveal itself. It's frustrating knowing it never will because everyone's either scared, paid off, or aware there's no way to come out victorious when dealing with these people because they have so much control in so many places, including the media." Then someone replied to young Sweet Roe's first story, and young Sweet Roe shared this on her page where someone writes that they've blacklisted Jordan as well. So she's feeding into that narrative that she's involved with the Kardashians, which would mean that she is in fact with Travis. She also made this post as well. There's not much to take away from here, but if you guys want to pause and read, you can. So Roe's getting a ton of attention, and then her friends start turning on her, which I have a bunch of videos about these, but one of her friends actually came to me. I posted a video where I distorted their voice, and she shared some information about young Sweet Roe and her friendships and her relationship with Travis. That video, I believe I just made it public if you want to go and watch it, but here's a clip from one of her friends who reached out to me to talk about her.
And what people really should understand is any normal person, like I said, I'm not genuinely defending her, but like we could use, me for example. I never want to be, publicly out there with my whole life being questioned. Like, that sucks.
So everything was getting really messy, but some people were starting to feel bad for Roe because she was going against the Kardashians. Then Kylie and Travis end up getting back together, and Kylie makes some post on Instagram of her and Travis being all lovey-dovey, which young Sweet Roe doesn't like. Here's an old video of mine where I talk a little about this.
He is all up on her, kissing her neck, etc. Well, she posted this on her story, and guess who posted 10 minutes later? None other than young Sweet Roe. And buddy, stop. My dog's always trying to fight me. She does not like young Sweet Roe. I swear she doesn't. Why? How can I help you? Young Sweet Roe then posted these on her Instagram story, like in reply to Kylie Jenner, and got noticed by the Shade Room, and a lot of people are now talking about the situation. She has actually commented on this post.
So young Sweet Roe was noticed by the Shade Room, and she even commented on there that she has no relationship with Travis, and she never has. Then she later on made another post about the Kylie thing, claiming that she doesn't even watch Kylie's stories, which I'm calling BS because she posted it like right after. And again, she's acknowledging that this is about Travis and about Kylie.
And she posted, y'all, I don't see her stories, bad timing. Bruh, like, we know you dropped those posts just because you were pissed off.
Lately, Young Sweet Row has been quiet until recently, but 8 months ago she did make this post where someone wrote, "When Gone Girl sends her people," and she writes, "Yo, I wish I could tell y'all what happened the other night, but not messy 2022. So I think like maybe her and Travis had rekindled earlier this year, maybe 8 months ago, 10 months ago, and Kylie and him have been falling out. At the end of the day, cheating sucks and Kylie doesn't deserve it, but Young Sweet Row is a mysterious girl out here in Hollywood. If she wants to come onto my podcast, Young Sweet Row, I know you don't like me, but we've done a lot of growing since the beginning of this channel, and I would love to interview her, and I will give her the questions. We will, we'll go in, but I also want to respect what's going on here because it seems really complicated, really scary. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an NDA, but if Young Sweet Row wants to come and speak out, this channel is always available for her to come on. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Tell Young Sweet Row to come onto my show, and I'll see you guys in a new one soon. Bye, guys.